By Cyrus Ombati, published WEG, September 27, 2017 at 10:11, updated September 27, 2017 at 10:20 GMT3. Kisumu Governor Anyang' Nyong'o photo courtesy. Supporters of the National Super Alliance staged protests to demand the exit of top officials of the electoral agency, whom they accused of bungling the August 8 polls. The largely peaceful demonstrations took place in Nairobi and Kisumu towns, where dozens of NASA supporters marched to the offices of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission (IEBC). Also read: Jubilee says no to UNDP support for IEBC in Kisumu. Dozens of heavily armed police officers stood and watched in the town's sweltering heat as protesters marched through the streets. Kisumu is known for violent confrontations with the police during demonstrations, but things were markedly different this time round, with business people, who had shut their shops, reopening after a few hours. Chanting "Chiloba must go" and "no reforms, no elections." The demonstrators emerged from Condell and snaked their way into the Lakeside City Central Business District (CBD), then to the IEBC regional offices. They were joined by Kisumu Governor Anyang' Nyong'o and County Assembly members. Demonstrators started gathering on various streets at about 9 a.m., before marching along Ajinga Odinga Street to Jomo Kenyatta Avenue, and then to the poll agency offices. In Nairobi, the demonstration was briefly disrupted as police uses tear gas canisters to disperse two groups that clashed in the CBD. Groups clash. A group claiming to be the Nairobi business community arrived outside the IEBC headquarters at Anniversary Towers shouting "We want peace," and ran into the one calling for the exit of the electoral body's officials. Also read: Jubilee says no to UNDP support for IEBC. Police, who had been watching from a distance, hurled tear gas canisters at the groups, forcing the people to disperse. One person was injured when a stone was thrown as groups that had gathered along University Way, Mwindi Mbingu Street, Koinange Street, and Loida Street were scattered. Protesters gathered outside Anniversary Towers in the capital as early as 10 a.m. waving placards and shouting "Chiloba must go," in reference to the electoral body's chief executive officer. By 11 a.m., the number of protesters had increased. They marched through the CBD to Uhuru Park, where they were to be addressed by NASA leaders, before making their way to the IEBC offices. The opposition leaders were expected to speak to the protesters outside the IEBC headquarters, but they did not turn up. Kakamega town remained calm, with businesses going on uninterrupted. Also read: NASA we are ready for fresh anti-APE protests. Governor Wycliffe Oparanya, also THRODM deputy party leader, was presiding over the official opening of the second Kakamega County Assembly. NASA is pushing for reforms at the commission before the repeat presidential poll slated for October 26.